Hello, sports lovers. Welcome back to my Sports TV. The fight has finally ended. The trilogy is over. Canelo Alvarez has put a punctuation on his controversial win over Golovkin. Golovkin really looked 40 years like we all suspected he would do, though I predicted a controversial decision win for Gennady Golovkin. It did not manifest. It almost did, because if Golovkin had won a round more, this fight would have been a draw. Yes, this fight would have been a draw because it was 116, 112, and 113, 114. So if Golovkin had won one more round, it would be 114, 114, giving it a majority draw, and we would be in for a fourth fight. But Golovkin, he is still a champion. He is still a unified champion at the middleweight division. He says he's going back to the middleweight. The fight started at a very high pace for Canelo. He was the aggressor and he was the one determining the pace of the fight. Gennady Golovkin was a dormant passenger until the later rounds. He did not give off his best side. He was just a shadow of himself. He really looked 40 years, and what can we do? But he is still a champion. He has said he's going to continue boxing. It was a career payday for him. I think if Golovkin had come in earlier, like he came in from the round 9, if he had started from the 7th or 6th round, we would have been in for a spectacle. But this fight was a wet pay-per-view. I don't think the fight was worth pay-per-view. I'm a big Triple G fan, but Triple G was just a ghost of himself, and I think he should go in for undisputed at the middleweight division. If he loses, he just goes into retirement. He's done his best. Canelo has also stated that he is going to have a surgery and rest the body. He has been through a lot in this couple of weeks, but hey, he is a champion, and I like the way both men ended the fight with much respect for each other. You could see that in this fight, GGG has accepted he had lost, because in the previous fight, that is the second fight, he did not grant an interview. I think that was Maskelaman on HBO. He did not grant an interview to Maskelaman. He just went away straight to his dressing room. But this time with Chris Mannix, he gave him an interview, accepted. Both men showed they were warriors, and I'm glad they did. But GGG was just a ghost of himself. He should retire, or he needs one more fight, an undisputed fight, and just retire. He has given off his best. His 40 years, he would be turning 41 next year, and I think he has taken enough punishment. Canelo, true. I think GGG also has the biggest, the grinded chin in boxing, because Canelo landed huge shots and GGG was still there. Landed big shot. These two guys have never been knocked down or so. I did not expect a knockdown. I knew there wasn't going to be a knockout. I never thought there was going to be a knockout, because GGG is someone who has always believed in his chin. It was his body that he was careful about, and this time too, Canelo, if I said Canelo, if wanted to knock GGG out, he should go to the body like Derevyanchenko did. And if he had done that, he would have left his face exposed for Canelo. And so it was a bit tactical fight. Both men admitted that Canelo got cut in the 9th round. This is just a rough talk about the fight. But hey, keep watching my Sports TV. If you have not subscribed, please do subscribe to my channel. And I have to catch some sleep. I have not slept all night. I've not slept all night. It's Sunday morning, almost 6 a.m. in Ghana. But the organization, everything was quite good. Just one or two issues, but we'll go into it later in a detailed way. This is just initial comments. Stay positive. Remember, there is no limit to greatness. Just like Canelo, he is seeking greatness always.